So, well, when you ask that question, the first thing that comes to my mind is rain. I mean, how do you avoid the unavoidable? How do you avoid rain when it comes down? I mean, it is the unavoidable at that moment. And then when you factor that into life, some people, would just go right into it and get wet. And some people would grab an umbrella, try to avoid this thing that falls from the sky. But, I mean, are you really avoiding it? Can you really avoid it? My name is Christopher Robinson. Some call me C. Rob. Others call me Rob. I'm here with Richie Logan today to do an interview about how to avoid the unavoidable. A story about myself here. Recently, I got into a car crash. I had a green light. The guy had a red light. But he fell asleep at the wheel. Me avoiding the unavoidable is, my green light is dictating that I had the right of way and he had to stop. But he fell asleep at the wheel. So I was then thrown into an unavoidable situation where, I was put in a really bad car crash. I totaled the car that I was in. But those one of those things where, sometimes you're not gonna see it coming. And I did, that's that split second, that hair second, I saw the car coming. I saw him racing down the bridge. And that split second, I could have jerked my wheel to the side. I could have tightened myself up. I could have, sped up, slowed down to try to avoid the situation. But everything in me, maybe it was the flight or fight thing, everything in me just told me to relax. That I must accept this unavoidable situation that's about to come. The car crash happens, really, really horrible. Doctors tell me that, if you would have stressed your body upon impact, you would not be sitting here so caught in it, talking to us. I had a really bad migraine, so my head took the blunt of the attack. But if I would have stressed up, if I would have tried to avoid this situation, I could be in a worse situation than where I am. Just like the rain thing, it's just that you just go ahead and get wet. Go ahead and throw yourself into the situation. And let your senses, let your reflexes, let your intelligence dictate how you get out that situation. Because if you try to prepare for it, if you try to grit down and bear it, sometimes that can be worse. Sometimes that can be way worse than of actually going into the situation that